What's up, guys? It's Daniel, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the Digital i400 from Kansas International Speedway, the 12th race. This is race 12 of the year. We're officially a third of the way through the year. And I just got to say, there is a lot to talk about in this race. So how we do it is we go through how the race went, results, my opinions, and we'll also look at the playoff standings as well, because the playoff standings, I think, are very important, especially for the future. To start off, let's talk about all the drivers that failed inspection before the race even happened. 11 cars went to the back of the field for failing inspection. 11. I don't remember if there was a race we've had more guys fail inspection to start a race. Let's go through all the drivers that did fail inspection in this race before the race even started. We had to start in the back. Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Aric Almirola, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano, Martin Truex Jr., Michael McDowell, Ty Dillon, Joey Gase, Timmy Hill, and Landon Castle all had to go to the back of the field doing the fail in inspection. So instead of having a front four for Stewart-Haas Racing, you had a front three because Aric Almirola had to start in the back of the field. So the race kicks off early, and Kevin Harvick dominates pretty much the early part of the race. Kevin Harvick just takes off at the beginning of the race. I'm thinking it's going to be a Kevin Harvick domination. First caution, though, will come out of the race for a competition caution due to rain hitting the track after the Gander Outdoor Truck Series. If you're in that background, my brother John, by the way, I really apologize about that. But yeah, competition caution lap 30 due to competition caution due to rain. And you saw some drivers get up to the front and the back and stuff. I'll be back. So yeah, so like 10 guys decided to take 2 tires, so William Byron was able to lead off pit road. And William Byron was able to lead off pit road, and then he led the next 4 laps. And then Clint Bowyer was able to pass him lap 37, but was able to pass him on lap 30 on the restart. Kevin Harvick by lap 49 was able to get charged through the field, and he was able to pass Clint Bowyer for the race lead. Then Chase Elliott was able to catch up to Kevin Harvick, and then the first caution of the race came out for Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin spun off of turn 2. He pulled the quarter panel out. He cut a tire, and he messed the quarter panel up. For those of you who didn't know, last week, Denny Hamlin got carbon monoxide poisoning. So that was not very fun to see for Denny Hamlin. And I hope he doesn't happen to have it again, because I know the race has been done for like an hour or two. But hopefully Hamlin's okay. That's all that matters. So yeah, Denny Hamlin would bring out the first racing caution. So we go back to green on lap 6-6, and Kyle Busch was able to get the lead. Then Chase Elliott took the lead on the next lap. He was able to pass Kyle Busch. Then Kevin Harvick, 5 laps later, was able to get by Chase Elliott. And Kevin Harvick is able to come off the final corner, and he's able to win stage number 1. So 10 bonus points for Kevin Harvick. Then we go back to green on lap 80. Then we go back to green, and Kurt Busch is able to have the lead. Then Kevin Harvick got by him on lap 92, and then Kevin Harvick just pulled away, and then pit stops started taking place. All of a sudden, Chase Elliott, everyone starts pitting. After the pit stops are complete, however, Kevin Harvick was able, Chase Elliott's able to pull off a pit road, come off first at the end, leads the final 16 laps of the stage, and Chase Elliott is able to win stage 2. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm getting a little flustered. But yeah, and the stage 2 takes place, and then we go green for the next 51 laps, and there's some really good battling going on. Kevin Harvick's able to lead it first. Unfortunately for Kevin Harvick, we thought Kevin Harvick was going to dominate this race. Kevin Harvick, unfortunately, had debris got on the front of the car, and he thought that he had a tire going down, and he didn't. Unreal, right? Did not think Kevin Harvick was going to be having an issue tonight on the car. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Kevin Harvick then went a lap down because of it, so he had to kind of pit road because of it. So Alex Bowman was able to take the lead, and then pit stops started to take place, and then Chase Elliott was able to get by, and then the caution came out on lap 2:20, and then on lap 2:19, caution came out for Ryan Newman, and this is where scoring issues I think start taking place. There was this major scoring error. A lot of people were going into wrong positions. Erik Jones thought he had the lead because for those of you who don't know, there was a green flag strategy that was taking place, and because of this, a lot of people that came to pit road were trapped lap down, including Kyle Larson and Jimmy Johnson were all trapped a lap down because they went to pit road. and went down pit road, while guys like Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, who Kyle Busch had really good speed at the end of the race. Well, those guys stayed out, including Alex Bowman as well. They all stayed out and were able to keep the lead. And then we went back to green with about 30 laps to go. On the restart, you had Chase Elliott, who was able to get the lead from Alex Bowman, and he is able to pull away for the next 17 laps. Unfortunately, on lap 241, a caution comes out for debris in turn 2. Brian Blaney decided not to go to pit road and decided to, let the tires shred on to turn 2. Because that was the smartest thing in the world to do. And I was saying this, Blaney's a dumbass for this. He should have come to pit road when he knew he hit the wall. Said he drives around for 2 extra laps. And it brings the caution out because of this. And then we go back to green on lap 245. And the best racing that I saw happen in this point of this race. The battle between Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and even Jimmy Johnson all of a sudden comes up to the front. Yeah, Jimmy was a non-factor all night. Kyle Busch was up there, but he had to go to pit road due to having tire trouble. This would also, by the way, end Kyle Busch's streak because he finished 30-something tonight. So Kyle Busch had trouble. Brad Keselowski was able to get by all these guys on lap 261 with 7 laps to go because a slow car named Cody Ware, who's 25 laps down, who should not, by the way, be on the racetrack, screws Alex Bowman and Erik Jones out of a chance to win the race. Because for whatever reason, Cody Ware has to be in the way. Go to the apron. You're blocking the race. Cody Ware's a dumbass. But like I was saying, that is the best racing I've seen in a long time. That station. And then a caution came out on lap 264 for Matt DiBarito. Matt did 4 laps ago. He brought out the caution for blowing up. And this would be the final caution of the race. Coming to the end, and we had the final restart on lap 270 overtime. And Brad Keselowski was able to hold off Alex Bowman and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and everyone else. And Brad Keselowski was able to win his 3rd race of the year. Brad Keselowski comes off the corner and wins his 3rd race of the year. And he wins his 30th career race here at Kansas Speedway. And I believe this is Brad's first win at Kansas. So congratulations to Brad Keselowski. Things got pretty heated after the race between Erik Jones and Clint Bowyer. Both of them got into a little bit of a car shoving match. And Clint Bowyer had some pretty choice words for Erik Jones. I saw the replay. I think Erik was blocking. You're supposed to do that in racing. Rubbin's racing. It's the last lap he has to block. But I can see why Clint's pissed off as well. Clint's trying to do everything he can to go out and win the race. And Clint Bowyer has every right to be mad, but Erik Jones did the right thing. It was kind of similar to the Matt Kenseth and Joey Logano thing, except Clint Bowyer did not have the decency to wreck him like Logano did. And Bowyer even said he would have wrecked him, but he has decency. And I think Bowyer knows what's more important is making it to the playoffs and not having enemies. Because enemies can be a thing in this series. Just saying. Let's go drink a bit of the video. But yeah. Brad Keselowski gets his 3rd win of the year. Let's go through the results of the race. And then we'll talk about the point standings and we'll talk about my opinion of the race. So Brad Keselowski wins. Alex Bowman 2nd. Alex Bowman wins coming. Brad said this in his post-race review. Bowman's going to get a win very soon. He was so close. He's been so close to getting that first career win. I think the win is coming for Bowman. He's been the best driver overall the last 3 weeks with 3 straight second-place finishes. I think the win's coming for Bowman. When it happens, I don't know, but it's coming. He's going to be hungry for it. Erik Jones, 3rd place. Erik Jones had a pretty strong run all throughout the night. Good run for Erik Jones. Chase Elliott, 4th. Another very good run for Chase. His 3rd straight top 5, and Chevy's and Hendrick was good again tonight. And then Clint Bowyer, 5th. Great run for Bowyer. Jimmy Johnson, 6th. How did he get up to 6th? I'm just asking the same thing myself. He was 22nd at one point. He finishes ahead of Byron and finishes 6th. Great run for Johnson. Kurt Busch, 7th. Good run for Kurt. 8th place, Kyle Larson. Larson had still another good enough run. He needs some more good runs like this. If he can get top 10s every week, he'll make the playoffs fair and dandy. Great run for Kurt Busch. Tyler Reddick, 9th. In his first intermediate start, for those of you who don't know, Tyler Reddick made his first intermediate start. Tyler Reddick finishes 9th. what a run for Tyler Reddick. In his first intermediate start, he gets a 9th place finish. Huge congrats, Tyler Reddick, on doing that. That is impressive, and I'm really happy for Tyler. Richard, get a third car up so you can get Tyler in it, because Tyler's a goddamn awesome driver. Chris Buescher, 10th. Chris Buescher had an awesome run tonight as well. He was in the top 5 a lot of the race. I don't know what happened. I think he may have gotten trapped a lap down during that whole pit road fiasco. He got 10th. Great run for Chris Buescher. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 11th. Good run for Stenhouse. He was the top. He had actually a shot to win this race. So Stenhouse got a good run tonight. Eric Almirola 12th. I expected Almirola to have a better run tonight, but 11th. 12th is still decent. Kevin Harvick 13th. Despite having a tire he comes home, finishes 13th. That's not a terrible run. He probably should have won the race because he honestly had the dominant car. He led 104 laps, and unfortunately, he didn't even win the race. That really sucks for Harvick. Suarez 14th, Joey Logano 15th, Hamlin 16th, Austin Dillon 17th, Daniel Hemrick 18th. That's not bad. Martin Truex Jr. active. Truex was not a factor all night. I thought Truex would be a little bit more of a factor, but he didn't do shit tonight. And then William Byron 20th. 21st, Matt Tifft. 22nd, Corey LaJoie. 23rd, Ryan Newman. 24th, Paul Menard. Paul Menard in the beginning races in the top 5. I don't know what happened to him. And then Ryan Freese 25th. Michael McDowell 26th. David Ragan 27th. Ty Dillon 28th. Bubba Wallace 29th. And then Kyle Busch finishes 30th. Which means, for those of you who didn't hear earlier, Kyle Busch's top 10 streak ends because he got tired. He finishes 3 laps down in 30th position. That is Kyle Busch's first non-top 10 in like 16 weeks. 16 races altogether, and his first non-top 10 this year. So the tie between Martin Shepard and him continues. Ross Chastain 31st, Ryan Blaney 32nd. You already heard Ryan Blaney had a tire issue, and that brought out the caution. Blaney should not have been out there. Bailey Curry 33rd, Quinn Houff 34th, 35th, Reed Sorensen 36th, Matt DiBarito 37th, Landon Castle 30th, Joey Gates 39th, Timmy Hill, and Cody Ware, who shouldn't even been on the track, finishes last in 40th position. Now let's look at the playoff standings while we're at it. I know this is actually going to be a pretty long video. But yeah, let's look at the playoff standings. And also, Joey Logano is officially the points leader, ahead of Kyle Busch by 9 points. Let's look at the playoff standings. Kyle Busch is leading the playoff standings. Brad Keselowski second. With his win, he moves up to second. Third, Denny Hamlin. Fourth, Martin Truex Jr. Fifth, Joey Logano. Chase Elliott 6th. Kevin Harvick 7th. Kurt Busch 8th. Clint Bowyer 9th. Ryan Blaney 10th. 11th, Eric Almirola. 12th, Alex Bowman. 13th, Daniel Suarez. 14th, Eric Jones. 15th, Kyle Larson. And last is Jimmy Johnson. Looking outside of the cut line, 17th is Ryan Newman. He is 12 points behind Jimmy Johnson. 18th, Austin Dillon. He's 11 points. William Byron 19th. He's 17 points. And then 20th, Paul Menard is 26 points. No, 25 points. That's the playoff standings. So yeah, let's talk about my opinions of the race. There's a lot to talk about, to say at the least. This was the best race we've seen with the package, by far. It was an incredible race. You could catch the leader, and you could actually pass it. That's something we haven't really seen with the package that much. We saw it somewhat during the races, but I think tonight more than others, you could go up to the leader and catch him. And I think it's because Kansas is a perfect track for this package. And that 20-lap battle, whatever it was, that was so intense to watch. That was incredible. I was up on the edge of my seat, and I was screaming. I was like, come on, Bowman. I want Bowman to win so bad, but it doesn't matter. That's not going to affect my scoring. I don't care even if Larson wins the race sucked, I'm going to say it sucked. If Logano won the race is good, I'm still going to say the race is good. That's just always me. If the race is good, I would rather have a race that's good and a driver suck that I don't like win than a driver that I love win, but a race sucks. I'd rather race is good. And tonight's race is definitely the best mile-and-a-half race I've seen since Chicagoland. And it's been the best race, 1.5-mile race, and it's the best race with the package for 2019. I am going to give this race a 9 out of 10. Really good race, honestly. And I think that this will be a race that will be remembered for a very long time. Best race of the package for sure. This is probably the third best race of the year because Martinsville, I would say Martinsville and Talladega and Daytona are ahead of it. It's actually fourth best race here, but this is the best Kansas race I've seen in quite some time. So yeah, this has been the best mile-and-a-half race of the year, and 9 out of 10 is a really good review. Yeah, this is a long review, guys. I apologize for that being this long. But anyway, I want you guys to watch. Please like and subscribe to the channel. turn notifications on, give me notified if it goes on my channel, and share this video out to your family and friends. Give me 5 likes on this video. I would really appreciate it. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description for that. And then comment your opinions of the race below as well. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.